Okay, good morning, everybody. One of the secrets of COMMGiving is to outlast the competition. So every day I got to come up with something new to say that will arrest your attention. Today's theme is features, benefits, needs, and Maslow's pyramid. And so let me cut to the chase and say that benefits are the same as needs. And it ties in with Maslow's pyramid. And so that would dictate the type of features that your product is designed with. All right. And so how is benefits tied into need? Like is need not just about like hunger, about like being dry instead of being sweaty, like just really basic stuff? No, because of Maslow's pyramid. You understand? And so when you're starting out as a student, right? Um, and you have your priorities straight, right? Then you're not gonna go out and buy a very expensive fridge, right? When you're making minimum wage, you have to balance the rest of your lifestyle, like your rent, right? Paying off your tuition, all right? So someone your age, making minimum wage, just, still got tuition, goes out and buys the most expensive fridge in Home Depot and the best stove oven, is a nincompoop. But say a mother of three, her husband's a surgeon and she's like a vice president and she loves to cook, she might go to Home Depot and buy the most expensive fridge, not because she's showing off, but because at her stage in life, that balance with all the other priorities like paying the mortgage, paying private school for the kids, and loving to cook, that's a real need for her. Whereas the real the real need for you is just to cook craft dinner maybe, or basic cooking because you just left school, you just finished school, you got paid tuition, and you're just first job minimum wage. So for you to go out and buy a luxury vehicle or something like that shows that you don't have your priorities straight. All right. Um, Unless I'm not saying you're poor. There's some special cases where you're making millions of dollars right out of school. In which case, you can skip all those years and live like that housewife who's a bank vice president and her husband is a surgeon. All right. But that is need based on Maslow's pyramid, which is really journey through life. All right, journey through life. All right. So different products have features built for different needs for people on different parts of Maslow's pyramid. Now, let's say you're in sales, right? And it is your job to sell like the best fridges and the best ovens. And so, can you imagine going to like the poor part of town and saying, none of these people have these products. This is a great bonanza because no one's here but me. Then you understand how it would not work. Like you go to the poorest part of town, nobody has top of the line appliances, and you're saying this is a great market because nobody ever approached these people. Now it makes sense, right? So I, in real life, right? In real life, the longer you live, and if you're good at your job, you're more successful, right? Your needs are different. You might call it, shallow people might call it status, right? It's like you walk into a home, it's beautiful, and you might think, you might ask, are you a bank vice president? Is your husband a surgeon? Say, no, no, we're criminals. It's totally different, right? But let's get back to the mainstream, right? Need has to do with Maslow's pyramid, which is journey through life, right? And people who skip it without the real substance end up hurting themselves. And you trying to sell to them will be wasting your time. All right. Um, so benefit is need. All right. But it's different, not because of status, which anybody can buy, from lottery winners to drug dealers to surgeons and school principals. Everybody can buy just for status. But in real life, people actually are like that, where everything's paid off and they still have that much amount of cash to buy top of the line stuff because they love to cook. Now, in terms of, let's apply this to gentrification. All right. So let's say a city, right, decides to gentrify and builds museums and all these art spaces like Los Angeles, right? But do they really know their residents that well? All right. And so they build it and nobody comes because, well, it might seem like they're making a lot of money, but in terms of Maslow's pyramid, they don't have kids yet. All right. So they gotta go out and find somebody. All right. Or they're not like that mother married to a surgeon who is also, and she's a bank vice president. She's got 3 kids. They're not all on 4 wheels. They might be, their car might, even though they're making lots of money, they might only be, the car might only have 2 wheels. They still gotta find somebody. They still gotta have kids and figure out, and when you have kids, you gotta read books, how to raise them. So, so, so you just based on their status, their income, you might think they're like an established couple, but they're not. And then what's worse is then all the homeless people spill on the street, and now you know what young people are like today. They really care, and then it's like, this city really is not meeting my needs. They're like, why do you care? You're rich. I was like, excuse me. All right. I didn't go to school to be a selfish ningaboo. So in the end, this city really is not meeting my needs. It's like, what are you talking about? This great luxury mall and arts and culture. It's like, but don't worry about them. You're not them. It's like, excuse me. All right. I'm not a pig. So that's what happened in cities. And that's needs, Maslow's pyramid based on substance. All right. Not status symbols. Features and benefits. Leave you that for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.